over 70% of the Earth's surface being covered with water, it creates the ideal habitat for many different forms of life. As time progresses, species unfortunately die out, but not all species are missed. These are 5 sea creatures you're glad are extinct. Number 1. The Mosasaurus. The Mosasaurus was a monstrous creature that reigned until the end of the Cretaceous period. The Mosasaurus was an aquatic reptile that would breathe air from time to time, much like a sea turtle. Imagine being on a boat when a Mosasaurus comes up next to you for air. Wouldn't that be a sight to see, with a creature that could grow up to 50 feet long and weigh up to 30,000 pounds? Scientists believe the mosasaur had a dark coloration of its skin. Most believe the Mosasaurus to be a dinosaur, but is actually a reptile, and they are closely related to snakes and monitor lizards. When it comes to what it ate, it would be safe to say anything it could catch. Some examples of unfortunate animals that would be eaten by a Mosasaurus would be plesiosaurs, bony fish, sea turtles, and even birds. The mosasaur was first discovered in Holland in 1764 in a limestone quarry on the Meuse River. Fossils have also been found on almost every continent, from North and South America to Asia to Australia and even Europe. Fun fact, in Jurassic World the Mosasaurus was about twice as big as it was in real life. Number 2. The Echoloparus reninier, or more easily said as the sea scorpion. Luckily this creature has been extinct for a very long time, as they lived during the early Devonian period. This sea scorpion would have been quite the sight to see underwater, as it is the largest arthropod at about 8.5 feet. With that much size, it had huge claws that it would use to feast on any fish or other aquatic creatures smaller than itself. And not to mention, they were a cannibalistic species. The Echoloparus reninier lived exclusively in what is now Germany. Their other species were found around the globe. Smaller species would actually leave the water to shed their skin and mate. Luckily for land animals, the largest sea scorpions would be stuck in the water as their legs weren't strong enough to support their bodies on land. Coming in at number 3, we have the Basilosaurus. This magnificent creature's name is actually translated to king lizard, but funny enough, it is actually a predatory prehistoric whale that reigned in the late Eocene period. Imagine exploring the oceans as you see this massive predator that was believed to have been able to grow up to 60 feet long. In order to maintain this massive size, the Basilosaurus was equipped with a strong jaw lined with very large teeth. With such large teeth, they use it to severely injure its prey. Some animals that have been found in the creature's stomach have been large fish, sharks, and even other whales. The Basilosaurus bones were once used as furniture, such as andirons for fireplaces or foundation posts for houses in the early 18th century, before people knew they were bones of a prehistoric whale. Imagine having an amazing artifact like that in your house. Number 4, we have the Helicoprion. This animal has a very odd appearance at first glance. This creature roamed the Earth's waters approximately 250 to 290 million years ago, during the early Permian to early Triassic period. This fish was first discovered in Russia by Andrzej Karpinski in 1889, where he named it Helicoprion, which means spiral saw. They're believed to be related to cartilaginous fish. This creature could be seen lurking in the waters at about 25 feet long and weighing approximately 1,000 pounds. The Helicoprion ate soft-tissued prey such as squid and would use its jaw to roll back its food, creating a slicing mechanism. A fun fact about the Helicoprion was that it managed to survive the Permian to Triassic extinction event, which killed 90% of marine animals and 70% of land animals. Sadly, the victory was short-lived as it went extinct a few million years later. Number 5. Possibly the most well-known aquatic predator in the world is the Megalodon. This monster has even been portrayed in the 2018 film, The Meg. In this film, it terrorized beachgoers with a bite force more powerful than that of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. With a jaw that powerful and a size upwards of 60 feet long, the Meg would make anything it came across blood run cold. Nothing in the ocean would scare an adult Meg, as it was the apex predator of the seas from the early Miocene to the Pliocene period. It would eventually die out 2.6 million years ago due to climate change that triggered severe climate and biodiversity changes. Before the Meg would go extinct, they sustained themselves by feeding on things like whales, dolphins, and even porpoises. As the oceans became colder and deeper, their prey moved into colder climates, where the Meg could not follow, according to some scientists. Many paleontologists and marine biologists believe that the Meg has definitely gone extinct, using an optimal linear estimation method. But who knows, with such a vast ocean out there, we may never know. This is our list of the most terrifying extinct sea creatures. Tell me down below which species you're glad are extinct, and if you think there is any chance any of them are still around. Until next time, this is Content Jungle, signing out.